Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. Hello there, Lamaria. Nice to see you. It's a cute little moat you got there, too. Looks like it's a little sky kid laying down, I think. It's very adorable. We have a new traveling spirit. Well, it's not a new traveling spirit, but it's new to most people. Hi there, Nova. That's adorable. Nice to have you here and nice to have you chatting with us. Oh, we're having this pull problem again, aren't we? Oh, it was a spider mask. That's what I thought. Yeah. But yeah, we have the really annoying bug of when you scroll up, it moves you out of range. I'm sure the one at home works better, and you can try it from a different angle. It might actually work better. Yeah, just don't stand in front of it. Seems like it's fine if you don't stand in front of it. Sadly, it is not new to me, but yeah, Earth. I was correct. Spider mask and Earth. There's some cool stuff. Nothing new. Not since they added the little Earth blocks. Second tier. But that's okay. It's new for most of you, which is good. Yes, and you should have plenty of time. Definitely snag the wing buff, because I think we've mostly discovered that these rotations are about 2 years. So this guy probably won't be back for another 2 years. It could get even longer with how many things are being added in, honestly. We might have some extremely long wait times for some of these now. But there's guaranteed to be enough strong crystals or strong shards. Yeah, there's guaranteed to be enough strong shards that you don't even have to do an Eden run. Hey, is this guy function? Yeah, they fixed it last night. I was able to go and get my last one in the evening. So pretty close to the end of the sky day. Since I didn't actually read those, I might as well look at the map. See, the map is good for the people who don't read the words. You should be absolutely fine. If you can do an Eden run on Saturday, you'll be great. That's confusing. I guess they're just... Light the candle. Relive Spirit's memory in... Oh, just anything in Golden Wasteland. So when it's anything, they just mark the first area. They don't mark anything for collecting melting darkness or collecting light. Okay. Gives you a general area to aim for. Yes, so Lamarian, you should have plenty of time. Should be able to grab a shard. Nice. Good handstand. Let's see. What are the other handstands we can do? Where is handstand? Is it this one? Yeah. It's cool to see the different floppiness of cloaks. Oh, perfect. So you'll have no problem snagging that winged light, and then you can grab some more. Is the spider air? I thought the spider was earth. I could be wrong about that, because I actually haven't looked in a long time. Oh. Ah, the emote that we're using, the handstand. I don't remember what any of them did. It's been a long time. It's a nice handstand. Is it all the same emote? It'd be nice if these were... I guess they are kind of grouped. I have to work backwards. Bubble blowing, sparklers, float, those are standard. Breathe in. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, these don't all look like they're grouped properly. But down here, they're definitely grouped. Once we get to about here, the last bunch is grouped. I don't remember what anything was from Prophecy. What any of the emotes were. It's been way too long. Oh, it's morning. Excellent. Time to head into Wasteland. Okay. So... we're gathering darkness. We were leaving. Oh, I feel like this one's annoying to get. Which annoying one is this? I love the face plant. Right into the ground. We all just face plant. I think... go through the area and we'll see exactly which one it is. This is gonna be a rhythm spirit, right? Yeah, this is the worst one, isn't it? That's okay. Luckily, it's the daily one, so a lot of... oh, not the worst. Oh, it's the second worst. It's the one that's fine. A totally doable one. It's the one that's like... it's not the one by the campfire thing. It is the one that is over inside. Okay, yeah. I love that you guys know all the names. It's very helpful. Because I'm never going to remember everybody's name. The names even confuse me a little. I got really used to just seeing the symbols without names. And I mostly remember where the symbols belong, but when I throw the names in, I start second guessing and doubting that I know which one it is. Okay, we still have, what, 2 candles to find? Do we have one over here today? Yes, we do. What happens if you lose all the wing lights here? Did you die and restart? Yes. So I did this a couple weeks ago. It took a really long time to get rid of them, but I wanted to know what it was like to play as a moth with hardly any wings. So I dropped all of mine. I went and I just got attacked by the krill in the final ascent of Eden right before you go through the point of no return. So before that tunnel. So basically what happens is when your final winged light goes away, you get reborn back at home with one single wedge, I think. No, actually I think it's none. I think you have to go get everything. You don't get reborn with anything. You get reborn, restarted like you are brand new. So all your wing buffs are gone. They're not gone permanently the next time you go through Eden. You'll get them back. But until you go through Eden, your wing buffs are gone. And then you get to play like that. And I would suggest gathering a couple before you head back through Eden, just because every time you die, you'll end up dying and being reborn and sent back home again. So gather at least a few before heading back through Eden in order to get your buffs back. It's not going to be a big problem for most people. Yeah, that's true. You do need 20 if you want to actually go through by yourself. I have seen people have their friends pull them through. I actually did see somebody, the first time I saw someone drop all their light, their desire for the run was to do it entirely without a cloak at all. to see how much of sky you can do without a cloak. So they did have to have people pull them through a lot of places. But that's how they got into Eden. They had someone pull them through. There's our krill friend. And we're safe on the other side. Yay! The person I was watching did actually end up making it through Eden with nothing. It was pretty amazing. Very skilled playing there. There are some parts of Sky you can't do. Oh, hey there, Phantom. I missed when you popped in. Nice to see you. There's some parts of Sky you can't do without a cloak at all. But it is not a lot of Sky. A lot of places you do at least have jellyfish to pull you up and things along those lines. I see it. It's right there. Where is everybody? Okay, we are safe. Let's go. Zoom. Zoom, and everyone is far away. We're fine to go ahead and snag this one. Yeah, this one's a rhythm spirit. It is a carry one. If we do it right, timing-wise, we shouldn't even have a problem with any krill. I can't see where that one's at. We don't have forever, so if it comes, I will just fly us to safety. But if you time it right, you don't actually have to deal with any krill at all. This one is not bad. I think if we've made it here without seeing a krill, we should end up being fine. Almost one behind us, but not quite. Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna make it through this one without even having to face a krill at all. Hey, don't drop it. Tripped on a rock, dropped the light. That's annoying. Possibly incoming? Okay. We should be okay. Yeah. Oops, dropped it. No, let me move. Won't see us. There we go. The only annoying part is the inability to change camera angle. But yeah, we saw a krill. We just didn't have to face one. But this one is entirely about timing. I could have timed it better, but we also didn't need to. And it's always nice when these haven't been burned and you have this quest, because then you don't have to deal with flight. You can just hop up them. And this one is almost done. Very simple, very easy. And we do have to relive something, so it's we might as well relive this one. So my question is, with the whole story of this season, we already have a pianist. This one from Season of Rhythm. We didn't have a cellist yet. I know piano and cello go well together, which is probably why they paired them together in this one. But we already have a cellist. Or we already have a pianist, so why two? Just from a story standpoint, since they're making this season so story-like. Curious why it is the way it is. Let's see. Are we safe to fly? I think we're safe to fly. Whee! Yeah. Nobody close by. Oh, I think it goes to black before we could land on that ledge, but I'm curious. Can we land here? Aw, nope. It goes white. Frustrating. You can kind of see how you could probably make it through most of this without flight. I think the one place that person I was watching got stuck was in vault, because you can't trigger most of the elevator bits without a cloak. They didn't intend anyone to make it to vault without a cloak, realistically. So that person had to wait for other people to trigger most of the elevator, but luckily there's always people there, so it's not usually a problem. Yeah. People who go capeless usually do it intentionally, just to check and see how you do it. It would be kind of neat if you could actually like put your cloak away and make that decision, but the only way I've seen people do it is to dump their cloak. And depending on what level player you are, it could take a while or it could not take very long. It'll work from anything, because if you dump everything, like I could have done that the other day when I dropped all mine. I can't remember if it gave me a single flap or not. That's what I'm having a hard time remembering. I can't remember. I don't remember if it popped me in with one or if it popped me in with none. You're gonna have a hard time doing it from a new account because it forces you through gathering lights. Oh, right. So you have to find a way out of the void without collecting that one. Mostly they do try to force you. So you just kind of get stuck in there. Makes sense. They don't intend for anyone to play without any. What I watched was from a very long time ago. It was close to when I started. So it was new players, and the void thing I'm not sure existed. I don't think that's what happened when I watched that other player do it. They just popped back home. And I think they popped into home with nothing. So I'm not sure how easy it is to do that anymore. Actually have no wings. And I haven't watched someone do it in the last, 4 or 5 years. So I'm not sure what it takes anymore to actually go fully wingless. But yeah, I've seen the wingless players too. I'm not sure if there's some sort of a hack that they're doing. We can't tell anymore. They won't let us do this, so just have to hope there's no one here. They took away the ability to see because people were being a problem and activating the gate intentionally to trap people, which is frustrating because now we can't do the polite check to make sure no one else is in there. But I also haven't had anyone open the gate on me in a while. So I don't know if they're not merging, if people are at different points in that or something. Did I get all the dailies? Oh yeah, that was actually a really quick set of dailies. Thought that was going to be harder than it was. Okay. So let's head on home and then head to Sunny Forest. It's very easy and fast right now. Other people popped home too. I can hear some noise in Sky, just not a lot of it. I have to turn it almost all the way up to pop the noise. Interesting. I'm not sure why. Might just be quiet right now. Voiceline doesn't have that much noise, and we did hear the krill come through. Just fine. And now we have music. I think it really is just the different areas. Realized yesterday that I do actually have enough hearts to get one of the 2 final cloaks that I have to get. I just don't really feel like it yet. Because I'm only missing black and white. I don't really care about the final white one. So I'll probably get the final black one next. Oh, there we go. So that time, it was just Wandable not having fully coalesced into existence. Got our nice little blue ball. Okay. Oh, there's a little shovel here. That's cute. We can't pick it up, though. Okay. I don't know. Does it work? Did we try yesterday to see if it works if you're on my back doing these? See if it counts for both of us? We both would have to grab those, but... Can we double surfboard? Nope, we can't. Okay, so yeah, it isn't meant... None of these are meant to be done with 2 people. I guess I should probably put sit in my favorites. It's a little frustrating. I don't like it when areas are not possible to do with multiple players because so many people do play together like this. And you would want to be able to complete some stuff as a group. Why am I facing through the umbrella? Because I'm going to have to jump. Jump onto the umbrella. Don't phase through the umbrella. Okay, I can just fly, but it's a little annoying. I would like to be able to land on the umbrella, please. There we go. Onto the umbrella. So that's 2. I didn't surf long enough to get that one. I haven't bought any. Oh, there we go. That's where it showed up. I haven't bought anything yet, so it should be multiples of 6 we're still going for. And the last one, I think this one has it up top here, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I'm wrong, it's not there. Where is the last one? Huh. Let's see, last year there were some in the windows. Not there. There's one over here before. Sometimes they're up that, but they're not today. This will activate the final one of these. And then I should just be missing one. I just have to find it. Whee! I can go and check and see if I can release the the little jellyfish today. Don't know if some days it's allowed and some days it's not. Yeah. Okay. Wandable has found the last one. Ah, this platform. Okay. So this year they switched them to the platforms because... Oh, the bits of arch they used to be on don't exist anymore. Okay. That would be the answer there. Because whichever the first year of this was, there were still arches here. And they used to land on those. But those don't exist anymore. Because everything got remodeled. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the jellyfish and see if I can save it yet. Or them. I do think it's just a fluke and it's not supposed to be like this. I don't think this is intentional. But let's see how it's going now. Yeah, it still won't let me open it. Okay. That, I think, is just busted. I think we were all able to open that on the first day. And now none of us can. What else is there to do? Yeah, because it was the quest from this particular spirit. And it is supposed to work. Ah, there was a fish. I didn't get it. But if I wait patiently, there will be another fish. Oh, we got a crab. That's cute. I wonder if each one of them brings up something different. I did try to grab it. Oh, this one has a teacup on their head. Very cute. Oh, but they're in my way, so I can't actually fish. Oh, we got another crab. Okay, so it looks like we're just fishing up crabs. Were there crabs down there when we swim? I don't think there are. Come on. The crab's trying to destroy the dumb sky trivia. Interesting. You just tried to open them all in a shared memory? And I'm assuming it went poorly. Okay, all of these seem... I like how I almost look like I'm leaning on my sword sometimes. Okay. Let's go ahead and fish. Yeah, okay, so all of these open and bring crabs up, except I don't think I saw any crabs down here. Oh, wait. There we go. No. That's definitely not what they're fishing up, though. Yeah, I don't think they're really fishing up crabs. There's no crabs down here to fish up. Not sure where those crabs are coming from. That is confusing. I'm gonna check and see when the shard is coming because I do actually want to snag it. Possibly, if it's gonna be a red one. So let me just quickly check on that one. Ecosystem, shard eruptions. And where are we at for today? Oh, there's no shard today. So never mind. What do we have coming? Tomorrow we have a week one. So in 2 days, so Saturday, there is a red shard. It only brings 2 candles, but that's enough for anyone to get that if they want to. And then Sunday we have another red one that's 2 candles. And we have 2 days off. I feel like there's a lot fewer shards. Interesting. I also have no idea what algorithm whoever made this uses. I have fallen asleep. I wish there was a way to actually do this. The closest you get is fall down dead, or whatever that's called. We can do this. But we end up with our hand to our head. Do I fall forward here? Oh, that's closer to sleeping. That's not bad. Definitely stunned though, with the stars around my head. Interesting. And I got a candle. Moving quite slowly. Oh, I want to see. Officially, it's Fainting Warrior. Yeah, it looks dead. See, I used to hope when it first came, or I guess not when it came out, but when I first started in the game, because it's one of the standard ones, I thought it was possible that if you fainted, a krill might not be able to see you. Turns out it's not true. But I thought that would be really cool. If they had that one, and if you fainted, you would like playing dead, kind of. The krill wouldn't come after you. Sadly, it does not work. I have tried it. It does not bring any safety. The only one that does is... Other than the shield, there is one that works. This one. I love this one so much. It's almost Days of Mischief, so I'll get a few more of these. This is the best. Where can we do it? I feel like... There we go. Success. And we are now safe from the krill. It's meant to pop up and scare your friends. But you can hide from krill. They don't actually see you when you look like a little crab that doesn't move. You can't move around anywhere. You're just kind of stuck there until you pop out. But it lasts for... How long does this last for? It only lasts for about 8 minutes. However, there's so much fun stuff you can do with it. You can't do it in sand. You have to be in grass. And everyone who hasn't been around for more than a year, you will get some of these during Days of Mischief. And I think they kind of pop up. Oh, wait, I'm curious. Hang on. If I have you on my back, how far down are we going to go? Oh. Does it not work? Okay. You can't carry anyone on your back like this. Interesting. Yeah, it's because I have the crab on my head. I didn't know, that's why I wanted to check. But you actually cannot play with other people like this. I think specifically because of what I wanted to check. I wanted to see if, when I buried myself, you would come with, or where you would end up. But this is definitely a single player thing to do. Although, let's see. If I grab your hand, you should still be able to grab my hand, right? Okay, then what happens if I go down? Nothing. It kind of tried to take you with me, but it didn't work. Interesting. Everything else should work fine. Huh. Cool. Didn't know that wouldn't work. I'm gonna go see if there's some fun. Ooh, let's go home. I want to hop out at people at home because I think there's a lot of players who haven't seen this. Once Halloween comes, this will be common knowledge. But until then, I bet there's a lot of players at home that have never seen this. Okay. Gotta go find somebody that looks like they're new. Let's see. Where are other players? I could just bury myself. Oh, I bet people will come by here. I just need to bury myself in the ground somewhere. Oh, it doesn't work at home. That's annoying. Why doesn't it work at home? Oh, it'll work here. Hang on. I got one little spot. Where? No, I think it's not supposed to work. I don't think it's intentionally working. Okay, maybe we need to go to Prairie. We gotta lure people close so I can jump out at them. I don't think it's actually gonna scare anybody. But people should be coming through Prairie. Okay, so theoretically I could pop down there. This whole area seems to work in. Oh, there's a player. People will come by here, right? Okay. Ha ha ha. Let's see. It's unfortunate this only lasts for so long, because technically you could just wait here for a very long time and wait and see. Wait for people to come by and hop out. And that was the intention of this when it was made. There's a person over there. They're trying stuff on. It's just hard to tell if... Let's see. Hello, person. Yeah, a little bit. I forgot that a lot of the people on here haven't been through Days of Mischief. They've never seen this. So they have no idea. I mean, now they do. This one does. Today I'm showing newer players about Days of Mischief stuff. I mean, we all turned into crabs for the race, so people have to have some idea. Ooh, there's new players. Come close, players. Come close. I should have dug myself in closer. Yeah, if I go to Wasteland, I'll blend in perfectly. Okay, they're right there. Well, how much time do I have left on this? I still have like 2 minutes. Yeah. The main area of Wasteland is probably a great idea. Okay. Let's head to the main area of Wasteland. There's enough time to get there. These people aren't having any reaction. I wasn't really close enough though. Yes, so since I think most of the people in my chat and here in general have joined within the last year, you have not been through a Days of Mischief. Wait until Halloween and you're gonna have players popping out like this constantly. It's really fun. It's not even a little startling after you've been through it, but it didn't occur to me that a majority of players at this point in time... Okay, I could bury here. People will land. But I feel like towards the main part is going to be better. I'm going to go bury in the main part. Oh, there's a person there. Yeah, fly forward, bury in the main part. Because I think people tend to... They don't walk here, right? They usually fly. What's a part people are usually walking? I can't bury myself on anything that's solid ground. There's a person doing... Ooh, there's a person doing stuff over there. When they go into their spirit... I should be able to go onto this pathway. I should be far enough away from water. Oh no, I lost it. That's okay. I have more. I have a cooldown for a little bit. 1 minute. I have a 2-minute cooldown. We're gonna wait the 2 minutes. And then this is a great place to prank people. Minute 30 seconds. Yeah, this thing only works on soft ground. So it doesn't work on beaches and it doesn't work on rocks, not trees. It only works usually on grass, but it does actually work in the sand dunes here. Yes, I'm being very patient. What do we have now? Minute 1 second. Very close. Still a little bit of cooldown. Come on. I'm so close. Now, is there a better place to be is the question? Oh, there's more people here. Yeah, this is a good path. Actually, I feel like up here is going to be a really good location. So close. What I really want to be able to do is be in a location where, there we go, where people are going to try and look at it. And we just have to check and see. Problem is I can't honk to find people like this. Different ones that bury like this? As far as I know. I mean, the crab was the first one. Yeah, there's a candle one. I don't remember what that's from, though. This is the original one. I don't think there's more than 2. I do have a ridiculous number of everything, though. So, what else do we have? Just patiently waiting. All of these are spells, usually. Oh, there's a candle. Yeah. I don't remember if that... Does that bury you? I haven't used that one since it came out. Technically, they're like hat spells. Oh, there's no people here. Where are the people? Oh, there's a person. They're gonna come through somewhere. Which direction are they going? Aw, darn it. Would have actually been good where I was. I'm gonna go back to where I was. And I'm gonna be more patient. Actually, if I go through... I'm gonna bury myself here. I would have had that person if I waited patiently. So all of these are hat spells. Technically. Oh, there's a person. Why are they... they have a glow spell on. I guess I'll move further this way. Can I bury myself right up here? Because that would actually work quite well. Yeah. Okay. Everyone has to come through here. And the cool thing is Halloween is not that far away, so people who don't know what this is. Yes, I'm camping out. I want to jump out at somebody. Plus it'll give people practice for when Halloween comes and you have tons of people jumping out at you constantly. Especially since there's so many new people. This is going to get massively overused again like it did the first year it came out. It's been very much less used since then. These days it mostly gets used for hiding from Krill, which is great, but it hasn't been used for like jumping out at people like it was supposed to be since the first year it came out because people got used to it. But I think there's enough new players now that it is actually going to end up being it's going to be like what it was like the first year where it's just a bunch of people jumping out at each other. Okay, I see Wandable. Wandable's lookout. So I can know when to jump at people. Although I think I should bury myself the other direction. So I'm going to turn around. This way, no. Turn around. And bury here. There we go. I have a good angle for jumping out at people. Still have half my time left. I just want to jump out at one or two people. I cannot wait for Days of Mischief. They are my favorite days of. Nothing else even kind of compares. Everything else is kind of fun, but Days of Mischief is just awesome. I know everyone will have different personal favorites, but I love Days of Mischief so much. Oh, there's a person. No, not permanent. Yeah, it would. The next time there's crab dailies, I should totally do this. I saw the person. I saw them out there. See, the thing is, a lot of them have to expose themselves over by the crabs. There's the person. Okay. Come closer. Come closer. They have to come this way eventually. Especially since... Oh, this is the right place to be anyway, because today's dailies are in here. It's just not a crab daily today. Come on, person. Where did you go? I still have 2 minutes left on this spell. Come closer. They seem to have disappeared. Come on, people. Where are you? I just want to jump out at you. It's nothing bad. I feel like I have to be quiet, but they can't hear me, so it's fine. Come on, I saw them. They were right there. I don't think they headed off towards the boat. Maybe they went home. Come on. Where are all the people? Okay. So they might have just split. Also, maybe they're not letting me in the same server as the people who haven't been on during Days of Mischief. I could see that happening. Trying to keep stuff more secret. It's possible as soon as I bury myself, they're like, nah. I could see that setting off a server split. I just want to jump out at people, that's all. And there's nobody here. Yeah, my spell's about to run out and no one's here. Person! Come on, person! Quick! Come quickly, person. Come on! Oh, come on! That could be... Ah! There was a person and everything! So, I am curious. There were people I used to run into all the time that started when I started. But it's true, whenever I try playing with people who have been on here for less time than me, I have a lot of server split problems. Now there's people. Yeah, that might have happened. Yeah, because you're back now too. So do I get like shoved off into a server with people who've been playing the same amount of time as me? I don't know how these servers work. I have absolutely no idea how these servers work. Yeah, I rarely see a moth. That's why I was so excited like a month ago when I saw a moth, because I hadn't seen one in a very long time. I haven't anywhere seen anyone either hypothesize or say anything specific about how these servers work. But I do know that I didn't used to have as much trouble with splitting from people when I was playing with people who started around the same time I did. And now I have a ton of issues with servers splitting. So it has to be account age because they can keep track of that. That might be why I almost never run into people. When you're playing Wandable, how many people do you come across just standard daily? Because I am alone a lot of the time that I play unless I bring someone with me. Smug, you're relatively new, right? Yeah. That was the last place I saw a decent number of moths, but I haven't seen them just randomly popping up very often. I really don't anymore. Yeah. So I wonder if that's actually what's going on. It'd be nice if they popped you in servers with your friends. But I guess that'd be too much to keep track of. Because not everyone's friends with everybody that everyone's friends with. Yeah. I almost never see people in Wasteland. Occasionally I do. But at least it's been a long time since a moth grabbed me in Wasteland. Those were amusing times. Okay. There's more people coming again, so I'm gonna pop this spell on one more time and see if they disappear again. Where is it? I must have passed it. Where is my spell? Where have you gone? Am I looking on the wrong side? I might be looking on the wrong side. I want spell organizers, please. Okay, I must be looking on the wrong side. Where? Oh, there. No, that's not it. Is that a shoe? No, it's just a head accessory. Where is my spell? Wait, I can put spells in favorites? Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's good to know. I didn't realize I could put spells in favorites too. That solves some of what do I put in favorites. Also, where is my crab spell? Okay, we're gonna go back to the top. Maybe it's fairly high. Oh, I wasn't even like halfway through. Where is my crab spell? Technically, it should actually be pretty high up here. There we go. Okay, crab rock trick. It'll definitely have something to do with the time zone. Okay, I should be fine burying myself here. A bunch of people just came through. So we'll see if any more come through. I'm gonna give it one more of these spells and then I'm gonna stop trying to pop out at people. Just gotta watch carefully. Smug, you are correct. It does have to do with time zone. It'll have to do with time zone and the specific server you get put on. So when I was first starting, I actually wasn't playing, or I was playing while I was in school. So I ended up playing pretty late at night, and I was usually playing on the turnover between days for Sky. So sometimes I could get 2 days worth done in one evening, because I would do them around, what was it? It switches over midnight Pacific Standard. So if I played 11 to 1 Pacific Standard Time, whatever my time zone was, then I would be able to get 2 days done in one. And I was usually playing with Indonesians. So a lot of the people I ended up coming across. Ooh. Oh, there's a person. And the person has disappeared. I actually think, because did you guys see how many people came through when I was not on the spell? Am I facing the right direction? Yeah, I am. Maybe I'll wait a second. When I have this spell on, there are way fewer people in here. But there were like 4 or 5 people that came through when I had the spell off. I was in home and basically no one was there. But yeah, might be worth it to pop back home. Okay. Oh, person coming, person coming! Come closer, person. Come on, come closer. We're so close. Oh, they didn't even notice. They didn't care at all. That's sad. I don't see anyone else around either. I thought they'd at least notice me jump out at them. That's so sad. I thought that they would care. Although that might have been a veteran player. It's entirely possible, and they've seen this a million times. Yeah, fair. Okay, so if I go home, people won't necessarily be on a candle run, and I can bury in around home. Yes, I know. Soft ground. And hop over here. If I'm really close, then maybe the next time someone gets there. Okay, we got Wandable. Last time there were plenty of people popping home here. Oh, there's a person. Just have to see if they get closer. People in a shared memory. People coming close enough? Oh, there's actually a lot of people. Come closer, people. So you might be looking my way. How much longer do I have? I actually have a decent amount of time. Okay. I just need them to come a little closer. There's currently 4 other people here. Is anyone gonna stop and look at the random crab on the ground? Yeah. The dark isn't helping. The person just turned on some sort of spell. Yeah, that definitely helps. Person. I feel like people are not being startled by this the way that I think they should be. Ah. Maybe this is fairly common. I haven't seen someone do this in a while, but it could be totally common at this point in time. That person's definitely doing something. There's a few people over there. We'll see about them coming this direction. Yeah, everyone's really in their own world, doing their own thing, aren't they? Person's looking up. I guess there's not quite as much exploring and poking around as there used to be. And they disappear. They went to go find a friend. The nighttime is definitely not helping. Ooh. Looked like a person coming this way, maybe. I don't know what would happen if you sat on top of me and then I sprung up. Oh, person. They've gone into a shared memory. Are they coming closer? I just need them to come close enough that they'll actually see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's solid. Okay, come closer, person. People keep running away. Yeah, everyone's on a mission. I don't know if there are other people or people in the other home. It'll definitely, I mean, it's, yeah, they don't notice. It's worth a shot at the other home just because I've got like a minute left of this and it is smaller. So it's possible more people will see. And I can't really bury in over here. So I'm gonna get over here as fast as possible. Most of this area isn't considered solid ground. I'll try the other home, see what happens. Hopefully my spell will last long enough to get there. Oh, it's daytime here. Excellent. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's people though. Oh, where am I allowed? It went away, but I lost my spell. Oh well. I'll do a better camp out on a day when crabs are one of the dailies. What is it in here? Oh, right. I got... What did I get? Oh, the tube. I don't want it, but I have it anyway. Yeah, I'll do it better on a day when there's a reason for people to look at crabs. Because it really didn't do anything. It's kind of sad. I think that's about it to do in here today. So I think I'm going to pop over to Journey for a little while and continue on with my Red Cloak quest. So I'm just going to... I'll pop up the be right back thing and switch over. But I am still here. I'm just switching my game. And we pop in here. Okay. And we have Journey back. Almost. I did finally figure out how to get that scrap that's so difficult. I don't think I'm continuing. I think I'm gonna go with a new one. Oh, that's loud. It is really loud. Let's go ahead and drop that sound a bit. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna lose all of the progress because I am trying to get all of the scraps. Oh, but I should change my category really quickly. Hopping into Journey. Okay. Cool. Let's go. See how this goes. I really want to see if I get all of the scraps again, if I get the same thing that let me get the white cloak in the first place. Because I don't actually remember what it looked like, and I haven't played Journey enough to know. But I do know I miss my white cloak when I don't have it. Except the red one looks cooler. And that one I definitely will give it. The red cloak looks so much cooler than the white one does. Especially because of how it glows. Okay. Whee! It always feels so slow after Sky though. Wee, wee. But look at the dirt. Like, look at that sand getting kicked up. I get this is a smaller game with fewer things, so they can actually use, like, processing power on that, but it's just so cool. Also, if the max number of players in here is 2 at a time, then they don't have to run as much, I don't think. But we, like, sink into the ground so well. You can see the dirt on the cloak. I like the graphics. I usually play games because I like their graphics. Just like my favorite way to find a new anime is to go through and look for the best opening songs. So with games, I look for the best graphics because they're pretty and they will entertain me long enough for me to play them. If I don't like the graphics, I probably won't get entertained long enough. Sometimes my attention span is not great. And other times I play Sky for 5 years. Pretty much every day. Literally every other game I've ever started has not gone that way. I usually get bored of them after maybe a year tops, but usually a couple of months. For some reason, Sky just kind of stuck. And it is definitely special in that way. Because not only have I been playing it from the beginning, but I've played it most days. There have been times where I've missed a few days, but for the most part, I've played Sky essentially every single day through dailies. Except when I was extremely busy. Good sometimes. And not great other times. I watched Tales of Zestaria, the X or something along those lines, because I liked the opening song and it didn't occur to me that I could just go get the opening song and not have to watch the whole episode to hear the opening song. So yeah, that didn't go so great, but I think I found some cool ones from it. It's just been a while since I did it that way. Yes. It took me a while to realize that I could just buy opening songs and listen to them instead of having to watch the episode. But I definitely found weird, like, small things because of that. And the problem is I don't ever remember anime names. I need to make a list of stuff I've watched, except I've forgotten what it was by now. So that's where my issue comes in. I have to find a way to remember everything I've watched. Usually I have to go by like voice actors because half the time that's how I find new shows if I'm not looking for good openings or endings. So I'm not looking for good songs and I'll go by voice actor. And the only way I can find shows I've watched anymore is by trying to remember which voice actors are in them. I had to go hunting down the Asterisk score the other day because something I was watching reminded me of it. And I couldn't remember the name. but I did remember which voice actors were in it, and I was able to find it from that. Took a while though. I also haven't watched that in a very long time. Sometimes I only ever remember like little pieces, and I have to try and hunt down what the title might possibly be based on the little things that I remember. I will check that one out. I like the good opening songs, I really do. They'll keep me watching. I think I might have found Gothic with the opening songs. I can't remember how I found that one. It's usually, I don't tend to use it for finding like the big anime because those are pretty easy to find. But if I want to find something little that most people don't talk about, then looking for good songs or just watching through openings in general, I've found is a good way to find like the side stuff. That or just going through Crunchyroll's funny titles and sections. Although I did find Funimation easier to do with that, particularly. Their organization worked a little bit better for me. And like 90% of the time I end up watching weird little stuff. Because I like the weird little stuff. I especially like watching things that people don't expect girls to watch or like watching. Just because it amuses me. But I also like watching for specific voice actors that are just absolutely amazing. I usually do dub just because I don't have the concentration to sit and only do one thing. So if I watch subbed, I won't have any idea what's going on because I can't make myself concentrate well enough to only watch a show, and therefore I'll be playing a game while I watch or something and I'll miss half the subtitles. Why won't they play with me? Am I not supposed to be going that direction? No, I'm supposed to be going that direction. And with a red cloak, I need their help. There we go. Yeah. Some English openings are horrible. It is actually the reason I have not watched One Piece. I can't handle the original English opening song. It's just awful. I try sometimes, but I don't imagine I'm ever going to get through that just because of the songs. But I'm really very much a music person, so there are shows that I watch specifically because I like the music and I like how the music is used in them. When I was a teenager, there were a lot of CW shows I liked watching because their music directors are really good, even if the story absolutely sucks and the acting is horrible. The music direction is often very good. So I made it through a lot more CW shows than I'm necessarily proud of just because the way they used music, I don't know who their music directors are on a lot of those shows, but whoever they are, they were very well done. So I'll do the same thing with anime, even if I don't particularly like the show, if the music, not just the OP, but like if the music in it is being used extremely well. Like I did make it through Death Note specifically for the music, and really just for the music. Which is why I had a very hard time actually finishing the show, because the music I liked was L's theme. The original cast is really good, but so are a lot of the dub actors. And it's a different technique. So I was actually trained in how to dub stuff, so I know how much more difficult it is to dub something than to be the original voice to something. And I really like seeing how well the people have to come up with making something much more difficult work. I absolutely get there's some shows that I cannot watch dubbed. I tried watching Black Butler and I will never ever be able to watch that dubbed. And when I was watching Yashahime, the sub was a lot better. The dub is okay, but the sub was just a lot better than the dub. They don't always cast the right people. And that is mostly the problem. So it's less of the voice actors issue and more of the English casting directors don't always get it right. But they also have a limited group of people to work with. So I like seeing the challenge of dubbing. But I also know a lot of people probably haven't had experience with dubbing. So I can absolutely see how it comes off as less skilled. Because a lot of it gets a little weird and wacky just because of what they have to do to make it work. But it's always so much easier to be the first person voicing a character because everything is worked around your voicing of it, so you don't really have to pay attention to anything but your acting. Not to minimize what the original actors are doing at all, but dubbing is definitely much more difficult than being the first voice actor. And whenever the dub actors do well, I really like seeing that. Because usually, if they're not doing well, it's the director or the writer. Sometimes the writers are terrible. But again, you can't just write whatever. You have to make it match the lip flaps, and that gets really complicated. So I guess the dub is kind of like a puzzle, and I think that might be why I like it. Oh. Yes, I guess this really depends on what language you're watching it dubbed in. I only know the English language dub actors. Yeah. I can't watch anything that's live action dubbed because it never matches. I can watch animated dubbed because they usually do a pretty decent job, but also, yeah, if you're coming from somewhere where the language everything's dubbed in, they've only got a couple of voice actors because honestly, voice acting doesn't pay well. So that's why you don't tend to have the best of the best actors dubbing. Voice acting is a terrible job. It pays very little. That's why you'll notice a lot of the times the big dub voice actors usually run a studio as well. Or something along those lines, just because you cannot make enough money just dubbing. Half the time they'll also be like yoga instructors or run their own voiceover studio or something along those lines. Because in contrast to actual regular acting, it's rare to make enough money dubbing. Oh yeah. Hate this. I don't like playing with a red cloak. I think it might be kind of similar to like watching the original 90s Sailor Moon versus watching the new one. The new dub is so much better, but there are so many people who are still attached to the original dub. And they say it's because they can tell the characters apart better. And I think that was something that a lot of voice actors were trying to do and casting directors back in the 90s and possibly in other countries. You want to have voices that sound really distinct. Yeah, that's terrible. And I totally understand not watching dubs like that. But that again, that is the casting directors. 90% of the time, if a dub isn't working well, it's because they didn't bother taking the time to cast it well. If the dub is well cast, it will be great. But there are a limited number of dub actors just because it doesn't pay well. So you have to really love what you're doing, and most of them really do love what they're doing, but at this point in time, it's getting pretty messed up too, because after the merger, Crunchyroll and Funimation, they shut down a lot of the stuff in Dallas. So if you're watching Like the new fairy tale, you'll notice that a few of the voices aren't the same, and it's because all of the Texas-based actors are not in it anymore. They moved the entire production over to LA. So it's all being done by Bang Zoom now, and it's a different group of people. So Levy and Lily and a couple other people are completely different now because their voice actors were Texas-based. So they got rid of all of the Texas-based actors on the new 100-Year Quest because of that merger, and I would assume it's affecting a lot of other shows as well. So sometimes it's even stuff like that. The dubs get messed up because studios change. And sometimes I've even heard stories of it being like they needed an extra voice, so they went and got like Tim from accounting because they hadn't bothered or they forgot to cast somebody. So when you hear someone who's really terrible, it's probably not even an actor. If you like reading and if you're not a person who likes to multitask while you watch stuff, I never have the time. Occasionally I can make time for like one episode of a show a week kind of thing to just sit and watch it. And if you have the time to do that, absolutely. But if I had to make time to only... Wait, I missed one. Now let's see if I can fly over. Probably not, but... 3... No. I missed that one. Oops. If you can make the time to sit and watch them, that's great. If I had to make time to sit and watch everything I wanted to watch, then I would never get through anything. So for me, it is a compromise. I want to watch stuff, but I don't always have time. So I have to do it while I'm doing something else. So a lot of the times, if I'm watching a show, it's going to be on in the background while I'm working or doing something along those lines. And then I can actually get through stuff. Almost done. My bridge is nearly complete. Whee! Okay. I should be able to hit that direction. Can't believe I forgot a chunk of the bridge. I'm not gonna set everything free because that takes so long when you're red. Okay, finally! I guess I should have realized that I hadn't seen the final cutscene. That would have helped. I have so little energy. I have no energy left. No. Okay. Finally. Yeah, but this takes like twice as long without the white cloak. That's okay, because I glow cool like this. I forgot it makes cool noises. It makes super cool noises. I like gliding across the fabric. It's excellent. So Lamarian, which shows, obviously not favorites because there's too many shows to ever pick favorites, but what are good ones you're watching at the moment? I haven't found this particular season to be the best, but I know there's some decent stuff. I just haven't had time to watch most of it. Or anybody in chat that wants to share what shows they like. I'm currently waiting to catch up on Fairy Tale, because I actually like the English voices for that one quite a bit. And I need to watch Sailor Moon, but I keep not having time, and it's very sad. Just because I want to see how they do like the final chapter in Crystal, because the 90s was very different. I wish I could skip the cutscenes here. That's fair. A lot of people are used to the streaming ability we have now. I actually really miss how TV used to be with the one episode a week. I liked that culture a lot. So when I can, I do actually really like to watch stuff that's in season. Free Run is so good. Yeah. Free Run is just so cleverly made. That is technically out of season now. And I'm not sure. I know there'll be another season. I'm pretty sure have they confirmed another season? I'm not sure, actually. I would assume so, considering how well it did. But I also don't remember which studio is making it, so I'm not sure how long it'll be before that happens. Yeah, I don't have any picture of what the opening studio logo is. It's been a while. I watched it as it was actually airing. For the most part. It's the first chunk of it. I feel like these are pinker than they normally are. I could be wrong though. Yeah, Free Run is so much fun, and it'll be nice when it comes back. I think the first half was a little better than the second half. But that also tends to happen with a lot of shows. There are lots that I tried watching, and I forgot I was watching them, and if I forget I'm watching a show, I tend not to finish it. Because it definitely wasn't something that held my attention. Like, I did try watching Mashal, and it was funny. It was super funny, but then I didn't hold the attention. There's a lot of good stuff from 10 years ago, or longer. Yeah. Absolutely fair. I mean, I usually go back and watch my favorites from the past. If there's nothing that I love currently on. Also, even if there's stuff that I love, because I do like watching stuff in the background while I'm doing other things. And sometimes I prefer to just put on a show I've seen like 10 times. Because then I don't actually have to pay that much attention, but it's just enough entertainment. There is my cloak strip. I just need to get to it. I like finding the not the big stuff. I like finding the weird little things that have like 1 or 2 seasons. Just because they're different. Like, I never made it through Demon Slayer. I tried really hard. That was one I watched just for the music. I actually put that one on in the background. The only reason I made it through the first season is because I had it on in the background and I didn't watch most of it. But I could hear the music. And the music in that show is amazing. It's just when I got to the train movie, I couldn't do it anymore. I tried so hard. But it could have been 5 minutes, and it was like an hour and a half. And I know lots of people really do love that show. It just was not my thing. But it is a good example of a show I watched because of the music. And only because of the music. Oh, I like the little roll. I'm trying to remember where I'm going from here. Well, let's go this way. We follow the little... I don't even know what they're called. They're like the mantas in the sky, but they're not. They're not quite mantas. Which animator from that studio? I don't remember. I don't always remember which studio does what. Sometimes I'll follow composers. Like I know the same composer does Sailor Moon Crystal and Fairy Tail, and sometimes you can actually hear it. And I do like that composer quite a bit. And I think they did something else recently. Oh yeah, Skate the Infinite. There's supposed to be a new season coming out soon, isn't there? That music was good. I remember seeing stuff for a new season. I just don't remember if it's supposed to be coming out this year or next year. Or when specifically. That one is a ton of fun. We have... Is there a new shred? No, there's no shred. They just won't let me leave here until I watch the little memory thing. I should be able to leave now. Excellent. There was some Underground World one that I made it through because the music was good. I just don't remember what the name was. Or much other than that. I think Eureka 7's one I've been meaning to watch, and I just haven't gotten to it. The problem I have is that, like, I'll see a clip from something on TikTok or Facebook or something, and unless... Usually I will look it up on my phone, and I'll end up with, like, 60 plus tabs open on my phone from shows that I saw a chunk of, I thought I wanted to watch, and I completely forgot about. So there are so many shows I would love... What was that? I haven't seen this before. Ooh, this is a chunk I missed. That was different. I forgot about this place. Okay, let's get up there. So I was not gonna succeed at getting this whole one because I was gonna miss that chunk. I'm glad I saw that random little scrap fall though. I don't mind the shows that show their age. I grew up on Sailor Moon, like the 90s version, and it's terrible. And I am happy to admit that is absolutely terrible, but I still love the music. And there's so much about it that I do actually really enjoy. I just can't watch the dub of it anymore, the 90s version at all, in any way. And I like Evangelion. I do actually enjoy that. There's too many versions, and it confuses me now on what's going on with all the different versions. But I don't mind the stuff from the 90s. I watched Utena, and I did enjoy that. I'm not sure I can ever watch it again. But once through was amazing. I just have to be in the right mood to watch it. As long as it's not like too old. I don't have any problem watching the older stuff. I liked the ending. I got confused by the ending the first time I watched it. But then I went and I poked around to see why. What was that? What was the point of it? And do you know why the author did that? Because he actually did say why he did it. Apparently, the point of that was to tell people to get off their butts, go outside, and live in the real world. Which did not go well. Obviously, it did not go well because there have been so many other endings since then. Yeah. And it's a cool idea. It's a really cool idea, and I can see why it didn't go over well. But it definitely didn't ruin it for me. But I like that kind of meta stuff because I have been acting since I was little. I've been working in film and writing and all sorts of stuff. So the like really complicated story stuff I do usually prefer. I like it when there's a few extra layers. Sometimes it's fun to just watch something that's a story, but I do like it when there's a lot of layers and a lot of depth to things. Like, I actually did make it through, I think, all of Berserk. And one of the things I really liked about it was that oftentimes there were a lot of echoes back to classical literature. So it wasn't just a gruesome show. It wasn't just dark and grotesque. It was a lot of things. One of the movies was actually set up exactly the same as a lot of stuff in the Iliad. So there's a lot of callbacks in those to really specific historical texts and whatnot, and mythology and things along those lines. And I love seeing that. And I do tend to look past a lot of stuff in shows if there's some really good... Yeah, the original Berserk. The music in that is amazing too, yes. There's such good music in that. And on a surface level, I can see it being a very problematic show. But if you know a lot of the history behind stuff and a lot of the texts that it's referencing and things along those lines, then there's this level of depth to it that is really cool to see. Yay, I have my little friend that's gonna take me to the next area. Okay. I don't think I've missed any yet. And I think I can make it through this and catch all of them. It took me a while to actually start Berserk because I didn't like the art style. So I tried it a few times and I was like, ugh, I don't like this on my eyes. But eventually I was like, you know what, I actually want to see this. So I'm going to get used to this weird 3D art style. Or actually, it's not all 3D. It was just a different art style. It's also what kept me from starting One Piece for a while. And then I watched it and then I heard the music and I was like, if I skip the music. The story's good, but the music is just not good. Later on it got good. But the early stuff is bad music. But that also shows its age. I guess with the old stuff from the 90s and early 2000s, you kind of have two things. You have the like amazing music that nothing really has compared to recently, and you have the really terrible music. My scarf is getting so long. Oh right, the other day I realized I could fly over there, except I'm now on the ground, so I can't do that. I could fly from where I was. I just forgot to do it. I'll get better at these runs. I just haven't played this as much. Another one that I largely watched through the music. Oh, let's see. I haven't actually heard of that one. I'll have to check that out. I like the ones that get weird and meta. I also sometimes just like the really dark ones. Stuff doesn't usually get too dark for me. I didn't used to think I liked horror or anything, and then I realized, having grown up on like Buffy and Angel, I haven't found much, and the X-Files, I haven't found much that has been darker than Angel or the X-Files. Okay. So that seems like that should be definitely on the list of stuff to check out. No anime has gotten close to the level of just like psychological horror. I was once watching the X-Files, something that had to do with electricity, and my power actually went off as I was watching the episode. Oh, yeah, I actually haven't seen that one. I never ended up watching it. I know which one you're talking about. I remember seeing it all over Netflix when it was, I guess, airing. I guess we still call it airing. I don't think it's still making new episodes. I mean, for weird stuff, like I did watch the OA the first season. I didn't make it further than that, but that was fairly dark as well. But mostly, I haven't found anime to get darker than live action that I've seen. I've checked out most of the ones that people are like, oh, this is so dark. And I usually watch it and go, eh. Okay, time travel. I can get dark. Okay, this is where I concentrate. I go this way? Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I go this way, I go this way, I head this way, and I call. Yes! Haha! I got it. And we get it. Yay! I got it! Excellent. Okay, and as long as I don't get caught by a guardian, from here on out, I shouldn't have a problem getting the rest of them. So I should have a full scarf. Oh, it's been a while since I did this. Well, look how long my scarf is. It gets so cool. So every time someone says that there's a super dark anime, I tend to go check it out and see if it can beat the live action stuff I've watched. So far, nothing has. But I didn't realize that I watched horror. I had no idea. I assumed that horror was scary, and I avoided things that people labeled as horror. And then I eventually checked the genres of like my favorite TV shows growing up, and I was like, wait a second. I think I maybe watch horror. And I think I can handle it. And then I watch the shows that are actually labeled as horror. I'm like, these aren't quite as bad. The only thing that was too far for me was in Elfenlade, the dog. That was a step beyond what is okay for me. I'm not good with it when they hurt the animals. I guess that's fair. It's not as horror-y. I don't know if that's a word. But it's not the same kind of thing. Anime faces are somewhat expressive, but it's not the same. You can't get that same look in the eyes that actors can do. And there is that level of detached from reality, which makes all of it a lot less horrifying. One of my favorite things I watched, okay, it's not Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is terrible. What is it? Oh, it was this one, I can't remember what it's called. It's like this one season ghost story based show. Not Ghost Stories. I have not seen all of that. At some point I will watch it because I think it would be really funny. I think they were trying to have the juxtaposition of the super cute and the super dark. I guess they kind of tried to make Buffy and failed. I assume it's newer. I could be wrong about that. I don't think it's that old. Yeah, Elfenlade wasn't horrifying. The only thing horrifying was the dog bit. And that works for anything. If they're going to start hurting pets, I don't like it. I think the last time a show made me not sleep was Angel, though. It's been a long time since I watched something that actually was, I am so horrified by what I just saw that I don't want to sleep. And that was more just like psychologically messed up. No anime has gotten close to that for me. But you're right, there's a level of cute in anime no matter what they do. Although I have not watched, who is the master of horror? Oh, I can't remember his name. He does like, I think anthologies mostly. Technically it's anime. That I have stayed away from. Just because I am worried it will be a little bit scarier than I want to deal with. I haven't actually seen that one all the way. The guy who's like super duper sweet in reality and he makes all the stuff to get it out of his head. The one that we keep seeing like contrasted with Miyazaki. I think there's another one in here. Yeah. I haven't watched his stuff. I think if I wanted to actually do anime horror, I would have to watch his stuff. I don't know what he's made. It's always really weird looking. I don't know the names of it though. I just know his name. If I heard it, I would recognize his name. I feel like there's another one down here that I keep missing. Oh, I gotta recharge. I'm trying to think what I could think of that would remind me of what his name is. He always has the most like horrifying drawings. And I've never actually watched one of the anime. But he just like, he looks like the most pleasant human being ever. I think usually the stuff is like actually called, it has his name in it. It's like the stories of whatever his name is. Oh, I can't remember. It's a little frustrating, actually. Yes! Yes! Junji Ito. Yeah, exactly. I think if I actually wanted to be scared by anime, I'd have to watch his stuff. So slow. But I have such a long scarf. I'm so proud of this long scarf. Okay, I've been through this so many times lately, I don't think it's gonna scare me. Also, I know nothing's popping up until a little bit later. That statue right there. Yeah, it really isn't. Most anime horror isn't horror. But there are a bunch of different types of horror. I'm not sure what version they go for, really. I'm gonna go this way. I I know I won't get caught by it, but I'd like to get out of the way. Yeah, it's a lot of blood and action. The horror stuff, like, I don't know, Modoka might get the closest to, like, psychological horror. Actually, you know what? No. As things go, I think it's Utena. I think Utena's the thing that got me the most psychologically. It went darker than a lot of things do, but realistically, it's usually gonna be a magical girl show if it's gonna go super duper dark. Just because that's how those are built. I feel like that guy's supposed to go across, yeah. So that one goes across, and then I should actually be pretty free to run for a minute. But Utena's not scary, it's just psychologically very messed up. Which is the point. I think I'm good going up this way. I haven't memorized the paths of these guys yet. Revolutionary Girl Utena. It's from the 90s. It was made by one of the people who was working on Sailor Moon when he didn't get to use his idea for the second or third movie that was supposed to be revolving around Uranus and Neptune. He ended up making a whole show that is essentially about toxic relationships and basically every type of toxic relationship you can think of, which is how it gets as dark as it gets. Yeah, so it's a different type of horror. It's not like jump out at you, blood and guts, gory horror. Well, I guess it is in the end. They do hit gore in the very, very end. But it's more about just like how poorly people treat each other. And the realities of all the toxic stuff. But it's a very, like, it's very meta in its showing how toxic these tropes that people are so used to in anime and stories and culture in general are. But by doing that, it gets really dark. Almost there. And safe. Definitely want to check it out. I like seeing that stuff. I like all the studies of human beings and whatnot. So I haven't made it through a lot of recent anime. It's gotten very... I mean, like, we have Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, which I'd like to come back. That one's fun. I know it'll be back eventually. And there's so many cool things in those, but a lot of them have been really lackluster lately. I think my favorite recent other than Free Run, I guess it was a while ago though. I really like Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. It's just unhinged in exactly the way that I enjoy watching. But I don't think that one's coming back. And I don't get why. It was so fun. And just so insane. I guess technically that was pretty dark too. But like in a fun way. Everyone gets resurrected. Constantly. Long cutscene. Almost there. I think I'm actually going to be able to make it through this today. I wasn't sure. I think I'll probably have time. Depending on how slow I am on the mountain, really. My favorite characters in shows have never been the leads. I've always really liked the gray characters. So like, I don't know. Easy anime one, Neptune has always been my favorite in Sailor Moon because she's super gray. She's really only on the good side because it aligns with what she wants to do, and has no problem saying, if the good side is against what I feel like doing, I'm not gonna do it. She has her own set of morality, which usually aligns with the protagonists, but doesn't always, and never involves sacrificing the people she actually cares about. But those have always been the kinds of characters that I liked in everything. And there aren't as many of them. I feel like there used to be a lot more of those in the early 2000s. Enjoy your well, I guess if you can enjoy your 20 minutes of work. And we will see you when you get back. Okay. Patterns. There's gotta be some way to make it more enjoyable. It's only recently I realized that these just kind of, we're lighting one on each side, and they go up every time that we go up. Whatever the last picture we did, all of them continue rising with us. My cloak is so long, I like it. Or I guess it's not the cloak, it's the scarf. I have a very, very long scarf. Plop. Oh, I guess they charge me, so I don't actually have to do the call to charge. Also, I have plenty of scarf this time. It's almost like having a white scarf. But I should still pay attention and make sure I don't lose all of my scarf energy. And there is the goal. Are we going counterclockwise? I guess that would make sense a little bit if we move clockwise and they're trying to make us move the most. And it could be counterclockwise. I need to remember to get all of the different chunks in this area. Okay. Is there one on this level? Yes, I see it. Scarf chunk. Nope, it's not there. Where is it? There's a scarf chunk somewhere. Maybe it's up. Do we have a... it's over there. Yeah. That is... yeah, that's reachable from here. From this level. I can always go to a next level, but it's totally reachable from this level. There's our scarf chunk. Or I guess they're called glyphs. I like scarf chunk, but it's a little less elegant. There's so many little fun scarf creatures. Magic fabric. Magic fabric that does fun stuff. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go through here. Look how cool the scarf looks when it's red. I know it's annoying to play red, but it looks so much cooler. White is really boring. Because you don't get the patterns, because it still lights up white. They should have had it light up a different color. Okay, so I wanted to see, is this... where's the last glowy one? Yeah, we're moving counterclockwise. Okay. That's exactly what's going on. Interesting. Oh, and now it's time for the whale. It's like the only free one. But I don't want to catch a ride just yet. I need to go get the scarf chunk. Getting there. Oh, I guess half this room isn't totally full. Huh. Didn't realize that. Might as well activate this just because we're here. Looks like one person died in that. Scarf chunk. Last time I tried it, it actually need the whale to get to the next one. But I might be able to do it without, because I have quite the scarf right now. That's where I'm headed. Especially if I go to the center, because there's a whole nother chunk in here. I'm not sure I need the whale right now. Okay, let's see how this goes. See if I can fly up here. I think I can. I have a really long scarf right now. Yeah, I didn't even need the whale. I know you can play this game with a shorter scarf, but it's so cool to play it with a really long one. And the fun mist or fog or whatever it is rising. I don't know, what would it be if it charges magic fabric? Like magic fabric softener? Magic laundry detergent? For some reason I can't hop up. I guess the game doesn't like magic fabric detergent. Whee! It just glides so well. So smooth and glidey. It's like zooming. Just zooming along. Possibly falling off because I'm not steering well. But that's okay. Zoom. Zoom. Haha. And I have plenty of scarf to fly over here. I think I got all of them. I think that's it. I could be wrong. I might have missed one in the like watery area. Because I feel like there's two there and I feel like I missed one somewhere. Like there's one on an arch that I keep not being able to find. But I think I'd need a Journey player to let me know if that's the case. If I got everybody or if I am still missing one. Or I guess I could just look it up later on. There's gotta be a hole in the ceiling, right? And I don't remember if this is where you'd get the white cloak. I can't remember if it gets given to you, and I have no idea if it happens a second time. I really don't remember what any of that was like, because I haven't done this. Gathered all of them, like actually completed the game fully. I haven't done it in a really long time. Many, many years. We put together the little mural of everything we did. We cannot skip the cutscene. Yeah, I think I'll have time to get up the mountain. Unless I'm really slow at it. Yes, we are warned by the elder that going up the mountain will result in us falling on our face. But we are going to do it anyway, because in this game there is no other choice. You can't fly around with all the cool stuff you gathered. Sadly. It'd be cool if they did a crossover where you could like bring your scarf to Eden and you could bring your wings to here. Whee! My wiggly wiggly scarf. I guess I should enjoy flying while I can. Because it's gonna stop being a thing soon. Whee! Whee! Oh, it's all serpentine, fun, and wiggly. I always forget the order of this. Come on. Frozen mountain. Right. My scarf dies pretty fast here. Here there's so much of it you can actually see it like freezing in the ground. It still moves though, unlike the stiff creatures. And you guys can't see it, and I can't see it, but I can feel it. They're all creatures that fell to the ground and died, I think. I can't tell. It's hard to tell what's like the fabric seaweed. I guess I can still fly. A little. Just not a lot. Uh-oh, there's a guardian. Oh, I think even the guardian's not doing well here. That looked like it was a fabric thing that dropped out of it, didn't it? And we hide behind the wind rocks. There's not really much noise coming off of this. It really is just the sound of the wind. And we run. Whee! And we wait. Oh, I wonder if that rock is safe. It's possible the rock is safe. I've never actually checked. But I do actually want to make it through this. So I am going to not poke around at stuff. I want to see if we will get the white cloak again. Okay, get behind this so I don't blow away. Success. This game taught me patience. Lots of patience. And run. Charge a little, but mostly run. Because charging doesn't matter. No, not away. Stay behind. Stay behind. Good little dude. Gonna stay right there. And now we can move. But I can no longer fly. I have frozen. It's funny how... No, actually, you know what? I like this snow area too. But the snowy area is one of my favorites in the sky. Oh, I can't remember. Which one do I go to? I think I can actually make that one. Yeah, I didn't have to go to the close one. I can make it to here. Then I should have no problem making it to the next one as soon as the wind dies down. Lots of wind. And we run. Slowly. We walk slowly. I think as long as we're basically in front of it, we're blocked from the wind. So that's good. And continue. So close. So close. I guess these are like gravestones or something. I haven't actually figured it out. Doesn't matter if we walk by them. Maybe some sort of memory? I want to save it, but I can't. I wonder if I keep releasing. I know it says I can't. Other players have said I can't save it. But what if... No, it's just gonna hide and freeze. Come this way, little buddy. Come on. Fine. You'd be safe if you'd follow me, like, a really short distance. We're almost to a safe place. Safe place is just right up this hill. Then it would have a happy place to live. Still depresses me that we can't save that little dude. It's so cute. It's so expressive. I don't want to help it. If I could just get it up here. I could get it to the heat room. And then it would be fine and it could live with its little friends. But it doesn't go to the heat room. I could spend forever trying to get it there, but it's not gonna matter. I just gotta get me up here. I guess if you're playing with multiple people, I wonder if you keep each other charged here. I've never had another player in this area with me. I don't actually need to go in here. I can pretty much skip this area, can't I? It just feels weird skipping it because it's the only heated place before the end. I don't know. I guess I can think that possibly the little scarf creature might be able to make it here and then be okay if I light it. I can think that way in my head. As my scarf slowly freezes over again. I used to struggle with this part. I think I've actually fallen here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need these to charge us. How do I get up there? I can't remember. I know it involves these. I have to let it charge me enough that I can get to this. Yeah, that's basically it. You can hear the scarf freezing. It's pretty cool. And here you can actually see it because I'm not in the snow. Getting loud. I'm gonna turn that one down so we don't overdo it with the sound. This part is a lot slower than Sky's is. Basically just keep climbing. I'm gonna try and not get caught though, because I have such a nice, lovely long scarf. I don't think it's gonna come after me yet. I should be fine getting the first one. Yeah. Okay. We're good and safe here. Wait for it to pass, and then I can get to the next one. I'm pretty sure this is the pattern. It's been a while since I did this, but I'm pretty sure the pattern is just let it pass, move to the next one. I failed last time I went through, so. Even though I did it recently, I think I'm okay to move to the next section. I can't remember if I need to wait for it to come down this way or if it just stays up there. Oh no, yeah. I'll wait for it to come down this way. No, okay, so it is just gonna stay up there. And I should be okay to head towards it. Because it's not looking down. Looks like it guards sections. Just gotta keep moving forward. I should be able to get to the second one. Yes. But I think you probably gotta work, right? I'll be here to talk about anime anytime. Well, not anytime, but many times. Most days I'll be here to talk about anime. Have you gotten your work done? Where is it? Where is the guardian? There's the guardian. Okay, we watch the guardian. And I think it's gone over. Oh, I'm still in a safe-ish area, aren't I? I think I'm okay to go. Ah. So you have a little break time. Oh, am I safe? I guess I'm safe. Why did I think there was more to go through? Wait. Oh, because there is. Wrong direction. I can hear it behind me. Oh, there's a frozen critter. I don't know if I can save the frozen critter. Probably not. Ah, okay. So you have a little break in between. I wonder if it is okay seeing its, like, busted apart friend here. So, it moves so slow. Well, wait, hang on. Is it turning around? Yeah, we're staying put for a second. Now, can I move? Yeah, now I can move. Safe for a second. And I can move this way. I forgot this one guards pretty hard. Okay. Last time I got caught here, I think I have to wait. Hello there. Cavalish? Is that how we say your name? The game is going good. I'm pretty sure I got all of Kev. Okay, got it. Hello there, Kev. I think I got all the glyphs. I think I might have missed one in the underground, like, watery area. Because I haven't done a full glyph run in a while. But I think I got them all. So I actually have not gotten all of them since I got my white cloak. And I'm on mobile, which means I'm always alone. It's very sad. Yeah. Mostly, like, it took me a long time to realize there were even other players in Journey. I figured no one played it anymore, because only twice have I come across other players in this game. Once was a fluke in the bridge section, the first area. Second time was actually a viewer, I think last week, popped on their mobile intentionally to come play with me. But that is actually it for times I've played with other people. And I can imagine this game is so much easier if you have other people to play with. And mobile is definitely not the best platform for this. I can tell the controls work a lot better on anything that has a controller. On here, we don't get trophies or anything, unfortunately. For getting all of the glyphs, you just get the white cloak. I spent a long time trying to find the flower because I figured it said that you got a trophy for it, and then I was like, wait, I'm on mobile, I don't get trophies. Oh, you know, that is a really good idea. I'm not on the Journey Discord. I'm on the Sky Discord, but I'm not on the Journey Discord. But that is a great idea. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, the PC players, you guys have a lot of people, and I'm a little jealous of that. Because it'd be cool to play with other people. But from what I've heard, we are grouped by platform. So the only people that I can play with are other mobile players. And there just don't seem to be that many on all that often. And I can see why. Wow. That is a lot of hours. Yeah, I have not played this game that much. I'm assuming mobile is like pretty different because someone was trying to talk me through how to get out of bounds and it doesn't work on mobile. So I think there's a lot of things that you guys can do with controllers that don't work mobile. And I can see how this game was definitely built for mobile. But one of the reasons I like playing this is so that I can learn new stuff on how to play Sky better. So sticking on mobile does work for me in that way. Are there all sorts of cool places you can get to? Oof, not that way. This way. I've heard people talk about the out-of-bounds stuff and all the cool stuff they can do. It seems pretty neat. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wind. No. Oh, right. The rock shelters me. A little. Oh, so close. Come on, side. Not quite. Not quite. Over. Okay. Let's see. Oh, out of bounds seems cool. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So technically an adapter might actually work. Oh, so close. I almost made it. Oh, right. This is the area where you have to fall off. I forgot. Might as well just fall first. Then I don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's cool. I never really noticed exactly what's going on here with this being the corpse of one of the guardians. Okay, let's go. Whee! Oh, that was actually really fast. And then I'm supposed to go this way, right? Yeah. I think I'm almost done. I just have to walk this way for a while and then I hit the actual full-on ascent. Yes, I think it was Pexa who's helping me. Oh, I guess to beat the game you just have to do this part, right? You don't actually have to gather any scarf bits, really. The one you start with is probably fine. But yeah, it would totally depend. Also, I don't ever pay attention to when my scarf goes away. It's gone now, but I didn't notice when it disappeared. Oh. Okay, so if you go out of bounds, you can skip a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's just during the walk. I think I spend a lot of time not looking at the screen during this walk. Like right now, I'm reading all the chat. Just because there's nothing to do, so I just tend to hold my finger going forwards. But yeah, that makes sense. That it would get destroyed during this walk. I am curious why our cloak isn't getting destroyed. Maybe it's made out of different fabric. It is such a long walk, though. But yeah, out of bounds would be nice. I'll have to see if mobile players can get out of bounds. I think for today I will pretty much have exactly the right amount of time to get up this mountain and be done for the day. Which is not bad timing. Slow. Yeah, I would love that at some point in time. Sounds good. There's not all that much for me to do in Sky, so I might pop on. Thank you for the follow. Definitely do Journey more often. And finally frozen. Yay! And I'll probably... I might do a... Maybe we can mess with that on Sunday's stream. What days are you usually watching? I'm gonna try and this week actually put up on my schedule what games I'll play each day. I usually do for the first, depends, either like 20 minutes to an hour. I'm usually on Sky doing dailies. But there's not that much to do in Sky right now, so I've been popping over to other games. Oh, that's totally fine. Whenever you have time, I would love to learn out of bounds, because I don't know that much about Journey. I've only ever really played through it just straight through. The most I've done is see where all the glyphs are, and then earlier this week, or last week, I think it was last week, I went and I found the flow creatures in the tower. But I haven't really learned much about how to play this. I haven't been in with other players. I've pretty much always played alone, because even when I've had other players, the first time I just randomly ran into someone and they were on their own thing. Because I would imagine mobile players are pretty used to playing on our own. When I first started playing, I just assumed that Journey was an old game that no one played anymore. Because I didn't know that I would only be playing with people on my platform. And that the mobile platform was pretty low to non-existent. I get why. The controls don't work that well like this. Nowhere near as well. I can't stand playing Sky on my Switch. I really hate it. It doesn't work for me, but I can see this working way better like that. And the same with when I played Flower. It was okay on here, but I would imagine it would have worked a lot better with a controller. I forgot I have to use this here. Oh, that's a save point, isn't it? I never have to use it when I'm white, but playing red, I do actually have to use a save point. Yay, the bridges. Bridges are lovely. So I'll definitely put on my schedule what I'm playing when for this week, and hopefully going forward, I'm going to try and get better at that. Ooh, what's fun here? Whee! Okay, so don't go through the waterfalls. Climb up the mountainside. Okay. So would that be over this way? Yeah, it might be something I put on my white cloak for. I'm not sure I have enough to get there. Yes, I think this is going to be a white cloak thing. Because there's no recharge ability here, is there? Oh, but you could do a lot of cool stuff up here if you had a white cloak, right? Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, I had a trail of something recharging me. What was that? Was that just my trail? Might have been. Yeah, I will pull that with a white cloak. Although, hang on. I'm climbing these. How high can I get? There are herds of little fishy guys, or whatever they're supposed to be. They look like fish to me. I can go to the top here. Oh, it's so close. Needed one more. There is a lot of areas to explore. That's cool. So basically, if I had the white cloak, I could have recharged and gotten all the way up there, correct? Oh, I'm not sure I can get up that part. I should be able to get up here. Oh, okay. Oh, you can get all the way up there. Okay, so we don't go through. Okay, I understand now. I get what you're saying. So we don't go through the waterfall. We're going to stay here. And you can actually head all the way up here. I might be able to make it. I have a pretty decent sized... Oh, I'm going to be like one short. Yeah, with the white cloak, I think I could get that. Okay, I'll try that next time with the white cloak. I'm gonna need some charge. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm caught in the water. And I bet I can get up there with the white cloak, since the white cloak gives you a little bit extra. Anyway. Now we're in the floaty area. Yeah, I should have just enough time to finish this one off. First time I played this, I was really worried about falling. I was very careful about flying through these properly. But I don't think it matters that much. I have a lot of cloak going on, or I have a lot of scarf, that's it. Oh, interesting. Well, that's cool. Well, I guess they are flying carpets, aren't they? I like that. And we should be close to the end. So a solid chunk of your, like, 15-minute run is just getting up this part, isn't it? Oh, I've kind of flown out of the area, but I think this whole area keeps me in charge. I'm just kind of glowy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. That's how people run fast through Sky 2. The bugs are our friends. Now we walk towards the gap. Okay, there is music. It just changes. This is as bad as Sky with the different music levels. Constantly up and down. Which is fine if you're playing, but if you're streaming, have to stay on changing the music levels. I just want to see if when I get to the end, I've collected enough glyphs that they give me the animation or whatever it is for getting the white cloak. Except I'm not sure if I got all of them. I think I have to look it up. I have to check and see if there's 2. Do you know if there is... So after you go down, you slide like into the old city. That first section, before you get to the like seaweedy area, I vaguely remember there being 2 glyphs in there. And I haven't found the second one since I've been playing again. I've only found the one that's in the like tilted pipe, I guess, is what they'd be like. I have a memory of there being one on an arch somewhere that I just haven't found since I've been playing again. But I don't actually remember where all the glyphs are, because it's been a while. Pipe in the kelp room, top of the jellyfish. Oh, okay, so that's it. So I didn't actually miss one, which means I have all of them here. I don't know what I was thinking of. It has been a long time since I actually actively was trying to get all of them in this game, though. So yeah, I got all 4 of those. So technically I should have about as long, I should actually have as long of a cape as I can have. Wait, you can really check which ones you're missing? Yeah, I don't need to watch through this. Oh, but they won't let me get a chapter select right now. Hopefully they will in a second. I have roughly like 2 more minutes I can stream for before I actually have to get going. I'm not sure I'm going to make it through credits. That might be explained next time I'm on Journey. While we're going through credits, I'm going to go and check for anyone. Pan right to see the broken building. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I've got that. I have the white cloak. I got it before. I have gotten all the glyphs. It's just been like 3 or 4 years since I got all the glyphs. And I don't remember where all of them are. And I'm not sure. I can't remember what happened when I got all of them. I don't remember if there was a cutscene or if the white kelp just showed up. I don't remember if there was anything of like, you have succeeded. That's what I was trying to remember. Just because it's been so long since I've played. Rows of symbols. Okay. Okay. So rows of symbols. They'll tell you what's left in each realm, I guess we call them. Section, level. They're really more levels here, aren't they? One in chapter select, 2 in the broken... No, okay. Chapter select has 3. Yeah. Broken Bridge has 3. Pink Desert. I can't remember. Sunken City 3. So they should have those on them once I'm through this section. I know I got everything from underground. I got the tower. All 4 in the tower. I got all 4 in underground. Got 3 in the Sunken City. I got the 3 from the Broken Bridge and the 3 from the chapter select. I'm trying to think how many I got. The one off to the side initially in the Pink Desert. Then I got one on an arch. Then I have the one up the tower. I'm trying to remember where number 4 is and whether I have it or not. So if I go to chapter select and any are missing. Ah, okay, cool. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, this is taking a bit, so I'm just gonna go check what raids there are to do. If anybody I know is on. Oh, hey, Wandable's on. Let's go raid Wandable. I'm not sure what he's playing, but he's fun to watch. So while we wait, although I'm almost done, so let's let this land and then I should be able to chapter select and then we'll go raid. Okay, come on, let me chapter select. Oh, okay. Cool. Land and let me chapter select. I want to see. Although, does it force me through a new game now? So it's not going to even matter, is it? I feel like it is going to force me through a new game. I think that's how it goes, right? As soon as you land, you get forced to go through a new game. And the sunrise is really slow. Come on. Yeah, wait, do 3 dots? No. Okay, forces me through a new journey. Oh well, okay, I'll check that one next time. Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Kev, and I will see you again next time. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. It was a lovely stream. And I hope to see you all back next time, and I will set a better schedule on what I'm going to be playing, hopefully. I am taking tomorrow and the next day off because I have work to do, but I will be back Sunday for the usual long stream, and I hope to see you all then. Have a lovely rest of your day, and let's go raid Wandable.